Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2. Pitch Crow. Yeah. Send it. Yeah, we cooking. Now is when I top deck the nuts. Boom. Boom. I pitch Ash over Crow. The Crow hits absolutely nothing in his deck. Okay. Boom. Boom. Mother sucker. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no.
Jay from Team DMA coming at you with another video. So this video is going to be basics of the Dark Magician, and then it also is going to include the AC-130 profile. As you've seen in my channel, Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, Super Poly, all of what's it called, Dark Ruler No More, all of these one cards that you lose to, also like the hand traps and like the draw, and what's the other one, Nabiru, all of those cards that you can think of is about 15 to 30 different one cards. All the famous YouTubers, like YouTubers that have 10,000 subscribers all the way up to 1 million subscribers, they're not able to win against one card. I'm not talking about combos, I'm not talking about decks. I'm talking about one card only makes you lose. With the AC-130, you don't have to worry about that. You won't lose to Feather Duster, you don't lose to Lightning Storm, you don't lose to Super Poly, you don't lose to Nabiru's, Dark Ruler No More. All those cards have zero effects on you. The hand traps as well. When they do draw, it doesn't affect you. None of those cards, they can play them, but they do nothing to you. So we're gonna take a look here. This is I believe this is the Invoke deck. Yes, the Invoke deck. So Invoke deck, the basics of the Invoke deck. It's not a real Invoke deck if it doesn't have 3 Super Polys. And I played Invoke before, even I played 3 Super Polys. It's just the basic of the deck. It plays well with it. And there's a lot of decks that start incorporating the common staple of the 3 Super Poly, and it works well. But they're one of the decks, Invoked is one of the decks that started that. It's like mandatory. If you don't have them, then it's not a complete Invoke deck. And I seen this deck go with no losses. It went 6 full matches, 0 losses, not even the singles. It just won. It was wild. And one of those decks that it beat, it was a Dragoon Turbo, and the Turbo had 2 Dragoon on the field. 2 Dragoon, 1 Circle and Eternal, and it just super polyed them away. And it feathered the back row and it won. So it's funny. So we're gonna try this with our budget deck. Our deck is nowhere near top tier. We're gonna see how it handles, just so you can see the correct sequence to play. So we're gonna do Illusion, Rod, Stack It, Search, obviously normal summon it, Activate, Set, and then from here, a lot of people hate the Spellbook engine, and if you look at our hand, it's all dead. People are gonna argue and say, no, it's all live, I'm gonna win because of Super Poly and the Skill Drain. If you never played against tier 1 or tier 0 decks, you have very little knowledge of what occurs. Skill Drain, Dragoons, Super Poly, all of those cards are trash to them. They do absolutely nothing. You're just wasting their time. When you play against the lower ranks like Rogue and Meta, a lot of people think that they're good players, but they have no clue of the decks they're playing. The decks that you're playing are very weak. They're like Rogue style. And those decks actually have like a lot of lost streak. They've never won, and they win against you, which proves it's kind of sad. But the reason why I say that is not to trigger people. I motivate people to go to the next level. You always need to go to the next level. You don't want to stay in the same level, believe me. So Dark Magician players hate the Spellbook engine, but as you saw, I show you how they know very little. They're very ignorant. You don't even need to play Spellbook or summon anything. You just play it from your hand, and it all goes to the graveyard and you draw. Then you go onto the combo for the Rod and Getsu combo, and you're also setting up for the Bestial lineup already. So here you have the Alistair, and they're gonna go ahead and trigger effect. You already know what they're gonna do with the Invoked, right? So there we're gonna go ahead and negate that with Skill Drain. And they're gonna chain to Super Poly. So at this point, if you remember the video that you saw in the beginning, it's not just him. I think he's at 100,000 subscribers, but there's a lot of other famous YouTubers that have 500,000 subscribers. And I also know, I also saved 1 million YouTube subscribers, YouTubers, and higher, like past 1 million and 1 million. And they also lose to one card. Not a combo, not a deck, to one card. Super Poly. They lose to Lightning Storm. They lose to Dark Ruler No More. They lose to Nibiru. They lose to the hand traps. Only one, like that. One of the hand traps, like the Ash, the Droll, stuff like that. And I'm going to show you with the Dark Magician deck, all of the cards that I said, all like the 30 different cards that are one cards that the famous YouTubers can be, they're nothing to us. They have zero effect, all of them, all 30 cards. So his Super Polys, he's going to be entering, I believe this one's the Makaba. So at this point, he's going to trigger the effect in the graveyard, and he's going to go ahead and draw his invocation. And then, because of the speed, it was sent to the graveyard and it got to trigger, so you really didn't negate anything. Trigger the effect and go into his Eldritch lineup. So there's a reason why this deck is undefeated, and there's a reason why this deck is able to go through 4 negates easy. Like, it's not, to me, like when I was seeing it kill all the decks, it was very normal to me. I wasn't astonished. I didn't think it was strong. It's just very basic. It's able to go through 4 negates, no problem. It's a very strong deck. He's gonna Eldritch. He's gonna pop the skill drain. So I just proved to you that that the skill drain and all the cards you play are trash. Once you play tier 1, tier 0 style, all your cards do nothing. They just out it like nothing. It's not even special. It's very easy. But when you play against rogue decks, of course, they don't know what to do. But once you get into tier 1 and tier 0, you're going to find out that, yeah, your deck is not as good as you think. And that's why people can't beat tier 0 decks. So we're going to go back here to the AC 130. So we're going to be returning him the favor, giving him a taste of his own medicine. And we're going to be triggering our Super Poly to return him the favor. Dragonstapedia, we're going to be able to negate the first monster that comes on by. And as I promised you, our bestial lineup already started. We're going to trigger the effect, banish. And we're going to go ahead and attack, and we're going to banish the Eldritch. And we could have banished the Aleister, but at this point I don't care. And then we're going to be able to banish a second time. Double attack, chain, triple attack. So if you look up the play from before, he escaped the negations. He brought a monster and he super polyed all within the same turn. So he's supposed to win. But like I said, none of the cards they play have effect. He's just wasting our time, like the tier 0 decks. Then you chain, you got it to your hand, you can banish now the Aleister if you want. So after that, obviously, like I said, because this deck's so broken, he plays hand traps, he plays Kaijus, he plays Lava Golem, he plays the 3 Super Poly, the Invoked Engine, on top of the Dark Ruler No More. And when he was siding, he was also getting Nibiru's. So there's nothing you can do to win against the deck, and it shows, you know. He was undefeated for a reason, and top of the line, like an undefeated Dark Magician Turbo was crushed like it was nothing. There's a reason why. And he went ahead and banished. Chain, popped. Trigger, chain. Get back to his hand. He's ready to start the whole combo again. So from here, we don't want him to start off by getting some advantage on us. So we're going to be doing an AC 130 special combo where with 1 or 2 cards, you're going to be doing violent combo, like 5 to 6 combo sequence in the same turn. So here we go. Don't blink. So the reason why I triggered the effect is because we want the Dark Magic attack and we got rid of the back because he is playing evenly matched on top of everything. There's a reason why no one can beat this deck. Dark Magic attack, triggering the effect. We're going to be triggering special, banish, chain. And then what happened there, we special. So we're going to go back on here. Dark Magic attack, but that's not what we're showcasing here. What we're showcasing here is this combo that you're seeing right now, which is the Drissworm with the Dark Magician and what's called the Secrets. So it's just Dark Magician, Drissworm, and Secrets, the 3-card combo. Banish. So you have the ability to banish. That's one. And then special summons. We're not gonna count that. And then secrets. And then Dragoon. And when it goes to the graveyard, it pops. So that's 2. And then Dragoon comes out. You can pop with that. That's 3. And then you can negate 4. And then if you then from there you have more combos because you're gonna have more cards in your hand, right? But at this point, there's no need for more cards because that's pretty much game already. So what we could do is not attack them because a lot of people don't know. I'm not interested in winning a duel. I'm interested in making people surrender. And that's why a lot of the famous YouTubers hate me, hate my channel. That's why a lot of the those I am aware I don't get any likes or comment because people hate that. They hate the fact that I don't win. All I do is what people call troll. I troll my opponent. And that's why, because I want people to understand there's nothing you can do to win. You're just wasting my time. So it sounds a little like full of myself or rude or I've gone too far or I'm a DICK, something like that. But no, it just goes to show you how powerful the Dark Magician deck. Like your Lightning Vortex is not gonna help you. Your Kaijus can't help you. Super Poly can't help you. Nibiru can't help you. There's no cards that can help you. The Evenly Matched can't help you. You're just wasting my time. But sometimes I do finish my opponents off. And that's going to be the end of the video. And we're going to take a look at his cards just in case you're wondering what's going on. So those are the cards and those are the cards in the graveyard. See, I do remember seeing the Torrentials as well. So he's playing 2 Kaijus, and then I think 2 other, 2 Kaijus, and then 2 Lava Golems. He's playing the Evenly Matched Lightning Storm with the 3 Super Poly, the Invoked basic lineup as you see right here. And he was playing an Eldritch only for popping, which you saw right now. So it's pretty good. But as you can see our life points, he never touched us, and even though he played a lot of cards, they did absolutely nothing to us. So from the beginning, he was wasting our time. So if you have any questions or concerns, let me know on the bottom, and I'm going to be making some videos like this, explaining card sequences and like that, so you're not like the famous YouTubers that they lose to 1 card. Not with a budget deck. Not with the budget deck, at least. So with that having been said, you guys, God bless, take care, and Dark Magic Attack.